So Grace, we met almost 4 years ago, and you had a hypoglycemic event because you're diabetic and you have memory issues and you can't manage the treatment yourself. You ended up in the hospital. The next day when I picked you up and found you, you told me that there was a problem with diabetic care and home care, which actually turns out to also be a problem with dementia care, which we're failing the country in. The world is basically failing people, and it's just a sugar high. 39% of all cases can be stabilized, even reversed. There's a 2-year multi-domain approach. Anyway, we'll get to that in a few minutes. But after I brought you home from the hospital the next day, when you told me there was these problems, you then said to me that you would as long as you can continue to contribute, you're willing to live. And you asked me, would I help you? Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
It is. Very good. And then we have results. So in the last 4 years, your brain scans have remained stable. Actually, more than 4 years, because people are going to see. You do not have vascular dementia, which is what they keep saying about you, to try to put you in a nursing home, which is exactly where they cannot look after you. But this is your discharge summary. And from the hospital in 2022, after I started looking after you for about the first 5 months or so, and your CT head scan, your HbA1c was 6.5%, which is incredible. And your CT head scan, July 13th, 2023, was similar to that seen on an MRI scan done in 2018. Do you remember that head scan?
Interesting. Yes, I do.
You do. It was a brand new machine, and the people had trouble learning how to use it a little bit, but they figured it out, and they were really happy to see this, correct?
I am very impressed and grateful.
But that's a yes, right?
But yes.
Okay. So then, so your brain is the same as 2018. You also had a second scan done the next year in 2024, and it was also on the same machine, right?
Yes, very detailed, everybody.
Everybody was the same. Same doctors and stuff too, right?
Yes.
You had to speak up. Okay, same doctors and stuff too. And they were really happy to see you, and you remember it, right?
We're a happy team.
Happy team. And they were happy because the results were so good, right?
And of course, for me especially.
Yeah, for you especially, yes.
I cannot hide the happiness.
There you go, perfect. And then you had a chest x-ray on July 13th, 2023. And the comparison was made with the previous study of March 2015, and the heart and mediastem unchanged. So your heart was the same as 2015. It's almost like you're getting younger. Not getting older, that's for sure, right?
Healthier.
Wow, incredible, healthier. That's right, Grace. So we stopped your vascular dementia, and your heart's doing wonderful. And then down here it says you have mild non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. Do you remember when I met you and your eyes were burning and you thought it was from drain cleaner you put in the drain? Yes or no?
Yes.
They can't hear you shaking your head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So, and then we went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor gave us this letter and said you could go get new glasses because it was mild, non-proliferative. That means it wasn't getting worse, right? We stopped it. And then the next year, 2025, or I guess 3 years later, 2 years later. Here it is down here. Very mild, non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. Very mild, so we reversed it. We're the first people to ever do that. That's a common condition for people with diabetes, right? It's called diabetic retinopathy.
That's a special situation.
And we stopped it, Grace. We're actually the first people to ever do that. People can ask AI. We're the first people to ever do that over an extended period of time with no drugs, no surgery, no nothing, right? And the whole thing, the way we did it, was the importance of tight blood glucose control. You need, that's how you do it. If it gets high, you're going to lose your eyes. I think even if it gets low, to be honest with you, but for sure if it gets high. And then this was after you were discharged in 2024, 2 Junes ago, a year and a half ago. It says they came to your house to do a visit. Remember the 2 ladies came here to talk to us one day?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Well, yes.
Okay.
But then forgot to know.
No,
Yeah,
but you remember the 2, because we've had other times when nurses came to do assessments for home care and that. But this day 2 came, and she said that overall she, meaning you, Grace Kwok, appears to be thriving post-discharge from hospital and is quite comfortable with the care that your companion care provider, Mark, is providing. I'm not your companion, I'm your coach, right?
Yes.
I was not concerned about the current living situation, she says, and your mood and affect were bright, and you didn't have any death or suicidal ideations. So she said you were very happy and bright and no problem at all.
Thank you.
Right? She was very excellent, that lady, really. That was a wonderful letter. And then this here is just to try to show you, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I am a coach and a trainer, and I've got 25 years experience coaching and everything, anyway. So this is the multi-domain interventions to prevent cognitive impairment, Alzheimer's disease, and dementia. So this is one method. There's another method called the 2-year multi-domain approach, which includes diet, exercise, cognitive challenge, and keep an eye on the heart. You must keep an eye on the heart with anything, time you change your diet or exercise program. But then this finished geriatric approach included socialization, and I don't think you can really do it without socialization, and you can't do it in a nursing home because people like Grace need to exercise a lot. They need to walk after every meal, basically. That's for multi reasons, to keep the glucose numbers down, but also to build mitochondria and a healthy body that knows how to burn proteins and carbohydrates. And it just makes your resting metabolism higher. And this is basically why, actually, because some of the best advice we ever got was from a diabetic nurse, and she told us that Grace should eat between 6 and 8 mmol and should peak between 10 and 12 mmol, I believe it is, when using the Libra. And that's what we do. That's what we really try hard to do. And so that means people like Grace, just because of the diabetes, but also many, many other reasons, they require a dedicated person to look after them, to take control of their glucose levels. Isn't that what you think, Grace?
Yes.
You need a dedicated person, right? And we have a way to do it. We have a way to fix it, but that's for another video. Don't you agree?
Okay, yes. You are my patients.
Well, there's lots of patients, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, so if you would like, you can go to livingyourbestlife.life, and you can see some of the medical evidence. You can see some of the stuff we've done. And you can maybe even help us out or buy one of our books to help yourself or something. Hey, Grace?
Yes.
Right? How are you feeling today?
Great. Don't you see the smile?
Yes. Oh, by the way, one last question, I guess, because we're going to have to go. You're getting your hair cut today. Oh, my, we're getting late now. You did all of this because you want to help a lot of other people, but also you want to stay out of the nursing home, right?
Please, don't talk about it now.
No, what it is. Is that what you want to do?
Yes. Nursing home to help people. Not necessarily I like to stay there.
Yeah, but you did all this so you could stay out of the nursing home. That's what you wanted me to help you with. Is that correct?
Yes. I find it very strange to answer to this question. This was a long time ago decided.
A long time ago you decided, yeah. You even told, Edward even asked you if you want to go to a nursing home in Vancouver. You said, no, you don't. It's in the documents, right? I know. And in a nursing home, you can't get the care you deserve either, Grace.
Well, it was long, so
Yeah.
old. He forgot, not that I
Yeah.
forgot.
And plus, your favorite things are your clothes,
Yes.
right? Your food and your variety of fresh food, and you like high quality food, am I right?
Yes, I'm a very private person. Private in a way, I enjoy privacy. Not that I don't like people, but privacy.
Well, we can't do privacy now because we're trying to help the world, so it's time to let it all out, which is what we agreed upon. But you're getting better now, so you're really, really aware again, aren't you?
That's why we have all this special.
It took
like
a year.
to help out.
It took a year this time for you to get better. But you like your clothes because in a nursing home you won't have very many clothes, right? And what about your food? You also know that you
I
know
like varieties.
you know the Chinese idiom, right? Food, clothes, where you live, where you go. You know that Chinese idiom?
Oh yeah.
Say it.
You,
Say Chinese
Your
idiom.
Chinese so good. 衣食 衣 for clothing, eating, exercise, and transportation.
Yeah.
How you live, how you travel.
And what you eat, how you travel. That's right. It's similar in Chinese. That's right.
Chinese have only one word to describe. And I have car, I have
And
driver.
are you aware that now if you don't have a personal caregiver that you will have to go to a nursing home because you can't stay without a personal caregiver?
That's complicated. I only know not pleasant, not ideal.
Well, we're going to talk about it in another video pretty soon, okay? But right now we're going to go get your hair cut. Anyway, beautiful, Grace. Great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.